same day, Vince McMahon comes back. Tony Khan sends out a tweet, sort of following jokey tweet that some people got really butthurt over. I thought it was funny. Everyone at work is being so nice to me these past 24 hours. I wonder why. It must be belated holiday spirit.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Well, Tony, they say Tony's father's worth $8 billion.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money, but it's a long way from 620 billion. Because that's what the Saudis have, and that's what they're going to spend. Not 620. But I did read that I just said this, that they were worth up to $8 billion now. How they come up with these figures, I have no idea. I'm just reading it. So why don't we put out, James, that we heard that it's worth $9 billion. And then somebody else will say, hey, Dutch and James said it's worth $9 billion. Time the day's over, be worth like $15 billion.
We've established already that we'd be terrible reporters because we sort of just like halfway through, we sort of just sputter and start and say, do you know what you're talking about? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll move on. But then we'll speculate anyway.
Well, we'd make good reporters because, hey, we're like everybody else. If an NBC reporter, he throws his opinion in there, and that's what we're doing. We're just throwing our opinions in here. So anyway, continue.
This is nothing about Vince, but I wanted to bring this up ages ago. But Tony Khan, I'm presuming you follow him on Twitter. He seems to really revel in the bad things or the interesting things that happen in WWE constantly. Do you think that's a sort of almost a bad luck of a CEO of a company to consistently mention your competition?
He's having fun. But see, WWE is not like that. WWE, you couldn't hold a gun to their head and say, mention AEW. They wouldn't do it. They never mentioned the competition. Never. Now, WCW, they would mention WWF, if it was WWF back in those days, they would mention them, and all the other companies they mentioned WWE, they mention them, but WWE now, they have no reason to mention another company because in Vince's mind, why remind them there's another wrestling company out there? Because, I mean, they're not paying us anything for it, so if they want to watch it, they'll watch it. If they don't, we're not going to remind them.
Do you think the Vince McMahon story will affect AEW in any way at all?
Nah. Well, it could. I don't know. It may open up, and we need to talk about this. And remind me, let's don't end this podcast.
I know. I'll write down.
Some talent have gone on record as saying they won't work in Saudi Arabia. If they won't work in Saudi Arabia, does that mean they won't work for Saudi Arabian bosses?